And it's a good morning. It is Sunday morning, the 27th of March here in Port Elliot, South Australia. And I just remembered I needed to turn down the volume on my iPad. Where I am sending this is to my YouTube channel, my Ros Boundy profile, the Ros Boundy page, and the mytimetv.live page on Facebook, and also the Body Soul app that I've mentioned before. So going to the 5 destinations so you have your choice of watching where you need to be, where you enjoy being on the internet as such, because none of this is possible without the internet, that world wide web of intrigue, isn't it? So good morning, Keza. You're bright and early too this morning. It would be 8:30 over there, wouldn't it, in Victoria? Have you got a nice day looking ahead for you? Because I've got a beautiful day looking like it's going to be sunshiny and warm. That's the forecast. So I'm really looking forward to actually probably even just going for a bit of a walk down the beach too. So good morning, Rosie. Oh, lovely little emojis. I love that lineup. Gorgeous, especially the unicorn and the owl and the butterfly and the good luck. What do you call that thing? The clover, the rose, even the prayer hands. Namaste. And I think that's a sunrise or a sunset, isn't it? That little square one. Gorgeous, aren't they? Not too bad maybe for your day today as far as weather. Look, I hope whatever it is that each of you are going to be moving into, enjoy your day ahead. And welcome to those who are on the Body Soul app. I can't bring them up on the screen like I can with these comments. So, Junie, and you're in Dubbo and it's raining there. Oh, gosh. I know the forecast as I watched it last night on the news. I did actually watch that tail end of the news last night before NCIS. It was that I had seen some rain over there on the eastern board. I hope you stay dry though, Rosie, with Junie. I did notice you travelling. Good stuff, isn't it? Being able to get out and about again. Sun out, a bit chilly for you. It is autumn, so I dare say we are moving ahead into our winter here in the Southern Hemisphere. So let's go over to the cards because I like the little spread that I've got this morning. I'm always excited to be doing something a little bit different and new on the weekends. So here we are. And happy Sunday to you as well, Michaela. Today's your son's birthday, 32 years old. Wow, isn't it amazing when they start getting over those 30 numbers? All of my 4 are over those 30 numbers now. So, happy birthday to your son and to you as the mother who birthed him, because there is that, isn't there? And Candace, you're new here as well. You're struggling with anything. Oh God. New here, really struggling now. Anything you have for me would be appreciated. What this is, Candace, is a daily card spread reading that's a general card spread. So what you need to be doing is actually tapping into your spiritual guidance, connecting in with listening for what Spirit's got for you individually from these 3 cards that we've got this morning. So really being open to that they're guiding you to directly from within. So have that practice. This is what I encourage through here as well. So Michaela's son's name is Jamie, and you're going to be celebrating in a couple of days. Well, whenever the celebration is, it's always nice to celebrate that we do have our solar returns, our birthdays each year. Not that you have to celebrate all the time, like every year. I tend not to make as big a show of it, but anyway, each to how you like to celebrate, isn't it? And oh wow, the cards, you love them. Yes, I do too. They're gorgeous, aren't they? And Rosie, you're staying in the cabin, so you stay dry. Well, good. And Keza, of course, you're saying happy birthday to Jamie. Lovely. So thank you there. Yes, there is the aspect of birthing him into the world and raising him. It's a lot of work, but there's a lot of love in doing that, isn't it? And it's something that we don't ever stop doing. That love stays connected through our lifetime, of course. So that's how we would love it to be and continue to love it to be. That's me anyway. So, and I can see it's you too. So let's get into these cards. There is only 3, so I am using them from the Rana George Lenormand deck. So for those that are new to this one, I'll bring that up a bit closer so that you can see it more fully. It's a gorgeous deck of cards. I found it by watching someone else using it somewhere and went to purchase. Now, the artwork's by Kelly L. French, and it's Rana George. I think these are available pretty much anywhere that you can get your divination cards, Booktopia in Australia is probably where I got it. Amazon, they'd be anywhere. So, I don't even know about Barnes & Nobles and those places, but just look them up and you'll find them, I'm sure. And good morning, Vicky. Lovely to see you here too. And Candice, it's not a individual card pull. This is you doing your own interpretation from what I just guide as a general card spread. Okay, so that's what this is for this morning. Every morning at around the 8 o'clock, I tune in to give a card spread. That's it's for allowing you to be guided by your spiritual connections as they guide you specifically to your own life situation. Would never have missed it. Birth, motherhood. There were times over 4 children that I thought, oh, God, why did I do this? But we do, isn't it? Yeah, you understand? Oh, good. Thanks, Candice. Just tune in. It really is just, it's connecting in, just putting, even if you're placing your hand on your heart and saying, Spirit, guide me. That's as simple as it can be, so that you're feeling what the messages are, and then you're opening your mind to what these cards are meaning for you, okay? I like that, yes. There have been moments, as in all families, isn't it? So what we have with the cards today, I decided that what I do to be a bit different on the weekends, I like to do something a bit different. I open the Divination Divided book, which is what this is that I have my Apple Pencil over. The spiral bound book, it is in 2 halves, so that it's going like this, right? And the top does the same. But because I've got the cards already laid out, I won't be doing that again. And I just chose, or Spirit just chose, which spread to use as the guidance for 3 cards. I wanted to use only 3 cards this morning, and this is the spread that Spirit chose. Now, that is spread number 37. Which is an 11, so it gives it some power in its emphasis for today, being an 11. The angel card, the angel numbers, or master numbers, or power numbers, or whatever way you like to interpret your numerology. The 11, 22, 33 are powerful numbers, and we have the 37 breaking back down into the 3 and the 7, and it's 11. And I don't go further back for that once I hit the 11 for this purpose. So here we go. We've got the mountain, we've got the letter card, and we've got the clover. Fantastic spread for what, fantastic cards for what these spreads are. Now, because I can't lift it up now because of the cards are on it, this here, in line with the mountain card, is actually the energy of what is on this space. Explanation is a new path to explore. So I thought, wow, isn't that just so appropriate? The new path to explore. What sort of explorations do you have in mind when you see mountain and exploring? It's almost like that first cresting of Mount Everest by Sir Edmund Hillary, wasn't it? And taking that journey that he took of so much difficulty way back when there wasn't the technology, when there was the all of it, manual loading, shifting the stuff to base camp, to moving it up to the next stage, to actually put his mark on being the first man to the top of Mount Everest, recorded. So here we've got the energy of a new path to explore with a mountain card. So just challenge yourself even to understand what is your new path that you're taking today as a fresh, brand new day. What are you feeling in your day that's ahead that you've already planned maybe? Or it may be not that you've planned it and it's going to be falling into place for you that's guided by spirit. There's so many different ways to know, to start exploring a new pathway. You could get an absolute definite sign from spirit that you've got to do something, go somewhere, look into, read, research or something that's going to take you down a new path. So, and the challenges, that's what it is. It's challenging to create the muscle, to take on, to, forge ahead with that new path. It's with all the resources that you have within you. You can do it. So don't be frightened of taking that new pathway or exploring whatever is ahead for you. Take that step. Really move into that with confidence, knowing that you're being spirit-led, that your guidance really is showing you that way and giving you the resources for it. Oh, Candace, sorry, your phone decided to close. Look, it does stay here in these pages where you're seeing it. As soon as it finishes, you can re-watch it as many times as you like. So I don't take it off or delete them or anything. They're here. So feel confident you can watch back to where it went off. Not a problem. So that could be one of those challenges. You're needing to actually make sure that you have that power stored, ready to, charge up and move ahead with that is your new exploration, new pathway, new journey. Wonderful. Could even just be a holiday somewhere. It's whatever spirit's guiding it to be for you. Could be something new for your business space, for your work, for, just taking family somewhere, for something that's a new adventure. Adventure. And here we are with this next card being the letter. Isn't it a gorgeous? I really like the card being, it's got that beautiful drape and what seems to be a little peek through a window there, because that's how my office is. I've got my, the window is there and I can enjoy that view every time that I'm sitting here. And it's the ink. Oh, that's actually a tassel. There's the window. The ink and quill sitting there next to the paper and the blotter and all that's entailed in the very old-fashioned way of handwriting. And this card that it's relevant to, the part of the reading that it's relevant for is, what will I gain on this journey? So here we are continuing a pathway, a journey, where it's starting to explore, and then it's going to explain what will you gain when you take this journey moving forward. The letter to me actually brings those epic writings in letters that used to be, where the young men, and it was mostly young men in those back in I'm looking at the 1800s, where it was that the young men did their Europe journeys. They did their, and I suppose the old saying for it was sowing their wild oats before they came back home to marry, settle down and bring forward what was their family career building and all that sort of stuff. They settled. It just brings to mind, and then there was the journeys, long trips that you'd write about what you experienced and the exciting things you saw and did. And you'd have family and friends that you would write long, intimate, handwritten letters describing everything of what occurred. It's got that, it's almost these days a romantic nonsense, because who writes by hand anymore? Who writes letters anymore? And it feels to me that what will we learn on this journey, this new pathway we're being directed to today? It could be just, if you have got a pen and paper, because I know even for some people, what's a pen, what's paper? It's all keyboard and on internet and etc. Just move into writing things down to describe what you're experiencing to another person. The letter is about communication. It can be private to one person, or it can be public to whoever, the world, etc. It's bringing forward that you want to speak, that's going to be read rather than heard as a voice, or that type of communication. It is permanent. It's written down on paper, so to speak. It's on a post. If you really don't have pen and paper, write your thoughts as a post or something like that. That is our known communications these days, is SMS, texting, or emails, all that. It's still valid, but doesn't it bring in that beautiful romantic sense of spending that time and putting your thoughts from here down into what is going to be read by someone you love, or even as a friend, but someone who you'd like to describe these things to. Beautiful. What is the journey that you're on, exploring, moving forward, really discoveries, and wow, how exciting. And what's the most likely outcome is what we've got for the clover. So this whole process of moving forward on this, at the start, it's a new pathway. You take one step at a time, and you're exploring as if it's an adventure and sharing it with others. And it really is going to bring lifted energies and excitement and good luck into your day today, because this really is talking about more today. But you can carry this energy of just this one spread, this one set of 3 cards into your however long you want to experience this energy. Hold it close, hold it so it carries, and move it forward to continue onward with that good luck being grown. Clovers are a live plant. They're a live beingness in the natural realm of Mother Earth. So here we are, starting on a mountain of a natural realm of Mother Earth, expressing how we're feeling and what we're doing and all that's involved in that, to continue growing and bringing into our experience that good luck, that clover energy. Okay. And Candace, you feel like you're talking about your life right now. You just got out of a toxic relationship, now free to do what you want without being treated horribly. Absolutely, and love this. It really is what we sense and feel around these signs and signals that Spirit are showing us, that we grow that continual connection with Spirit, that we are strengthening that as well, so that we are being more open in listening and seeing and using all of our senses. Even the smell and taste are part of those senses. When we have those feelings that are connecting with Spirit, that they're giving us those messages and letting us know where we might need some guidance. Be open to asking them for help as well. It's not just a one-way street, it's a two-way connection of us and our spiritual connections, that soul, that how we are in our source, to the depths of what is our soul. So tap into that, keep growing that. Have a wonderful day as you are experiencing that new pathway and being able to express it to someone else. What a great day you've had. By the time you've come to the end of the day, write a letter to someone. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And actually post it. Wouldn't they get the shock of their life? Tip to me, I think I might do that. Have a beautiful day, Keza. And to you, Michaela, as well. Wonderful to have you all here. And to each and every one on the replays, and to those who are also watching from the Body Soul app, it is lovely. Oh, I've got a little twirly happening on that. Maybe it disconnected there too. Got flat. My iPad is going flat. So technology is wonderful. Continue being you in your most natural sense. Our most natural sense is being connected with our spiritual source and really living in the present moments, because they are the most important. It's what you're experiencing now. It's what you're learning now. It's how you are being. So keep being the best you that you can be. And I'll move on to my day. You move into yours and have a wonderful day. Namaste till tomorrow. Bye.